How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ishaan, and in this video we're going to be breaking down the full technical analysis and price target for SNDL stock, along with my personal strategy as to how to profit off the stock and everything from entry to exit points. So with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out, and let's get to it. Alright, so jumping into the technicals for SNDL stock on this hourly chart, we can see a few things right off the bat. So while a lot of people have been saying that SNDL is going to 10x, it's going to 100x, it's going to double, triple, whatever, I've been telling it to you guys how I see it. Last video, right over here, the stock broke below $1.10, and I clearly told you guys that that was super bearish. And I told you guys clearly that if we did not break back above $1.10, that this stock would be heading a lot lower, and in fact we dropped down to 92 cents, which was the exact level I told you guys to watch for on a move lower. So honestly, congrats if you've been profiting off these videos, because we've been insanely accurate in predicting SNDL's short-term price movement. So now taking a look at what's been happening today, another few interesting things are taking place. We can see we bottomed right over here at 92 cents, we pushed up, we faced resistance again right at about that $1.10 level, and we ended up dropping back down. But now this right over here is crucial. This is absolutely crucial, because if we can get the bounce, that will be the formation of a double bottom. And essentially, double bottoms signal that as buyers are retesting this previous level of support, it signals that buyers are aggressively stepping up and beginning to take control to avoid a move lower. And so if we can get a bounce and break above the 9 EMA, which is this blue line, that would be bullish. Essentially, the EMA lines are like the holy grail of trend direction. When a stock is above the EMA lines, it shows that bulls are in control, and when a stock is below it, it shows that bears are in control. So we need to form higher highs and higher lows and break above this blue 9 EMA. Now apart from that, we can also see how the red MACD line has crossed below the green signal line, essentially indicating that the momentum has shifted in favor of the bears. Now what I want to see is the red MACD line slowly curve back up and break above the green signal line, similar to how it did right over here when the stock ended up running up. And then if I go to the daily chart, we can just see that how we formed this massive gravestone doji just on Friday. Essentially, we can see that we had this nice green candle that pushed up, but guess what happened? Guess exactly where we went. We went right to the 9 EMA, which is this blue line, and we turned it into resistance. That's why using the 9 EMA is so important, because so many traders and algorithms use it as reference points to buy and sell. And so we pushed up, we turned the 9 EMA into resistance, and formed this massive gravestone doji with this long top wick and very small body. Essentially, that indicates that buyers, they tried to push it up. Again, they tried to push it up, but sellers stepped up aggressively at the 9 EMA to push it back down and close it almost in the red. And then today, guess what happened? After a gravestone doji, we get the classic follow through lower. But a couple bullish things that I am seeing is, first of all, it looks like the red MACD line is beginning to cross above the green signal line on the daily chart, and this is actually more validated than the hourly chart, because MACD crosses on daily charts, they usually signal that the longer term momentum is beginning to shift in favor of the bulls. So if we can get a solid break above, I could definitely see the opportunity for the stock to head a lot higher. But apart from that, another big thing that I stressed last video was that volume was declining massively. We can see how right over here, volume was just dropping. But if we take a look, the last few days, we've been seeing that volume has steadily, somewhat increased, not drastically. So this trend is going to be important to continue. If you can continue to see higher volume, that's obviously what you want to see. I think a lot of the reason the stock has been dropping is that a lot of people have been disinterested in it since earnings. The fact that the company is diluting shareholders like crazy doesn't help the case. And so if you can begin to start seeing, volume spikes, and the company potentially announce some major acquisitions or major initiatives that they're taking now that they have the cash, then there's definitely potential that the stock heads higher. Alright, so now that you get a rough understanding of the technicals, let me break down my strategies and my exact price target for the stock, and this is going to be very important so that you can anticipate what could happen. But before I go any further, if you want to learn much more advanced strategies than what I just discussed in this video, be sure to check out the Gen Z Trader Academy right now, because the current $11.99 sale on the course will be ending in a few days. So if you want to get access now to advanced strategies and learn how to become more profitable and make better entry and exit decisions, be sure to check it out down below. And now let's discuss the strategies. So first of all, like I mentioned, it's going to be crucial that we hold 92 cents. So what we need to do is first of all break above this 9 EMA, which is this blue line. Now once we break above the 9 EMA, I would actually consider taking an initial position. The reason being is that if we break above the 9 EMA and push back up, this could easily then be the formation of a double bottom, and double bottoms, like I mentioned, lead to much larger swing reversals. But breaking above the 9 EMA is only one aspect. Then I want to see the stock start forming higher highs and higher lows, because again, we'll be forming a double bottom, but for all we know, the stock could easily just drop back down. So what I want to see after we break above the 9 EMA is the formation of higher highs and higher lows, and then what I want to be waiting for before I buy is a break above this, about this right here at $1.02 level. We can see that we've been facing resistance right here at $1.02, resistance right over here, resistance right over here at $1.02. Like as we saw right over here, the stock was facing resistance at that $1 area. Moment we broke above, what happened? We got a big spike, because that's a psychological barrier that a lot of people have. So if we can get a break above this $1.02 level, I would be looking to buy into that. Now if we head higher and higher, I would not be adding any more to my position until we broke above $1.10. Like I even mentioned last week, this $1.10 level was a previous level of support, as we can see, and so it's going to be crucial that we break above it and reclaim that support level, because we've been turning it into resistance. What we want to see is for the stock to break above, bounce back, and reclaim it as support. To take an initial entry position on the break above $1.02, then I would be waiting for a strong break above $1.10 before really adding more to my position. If we fail to break $1.10, I would most likely just exit my position right over here, because I would not want to be taking the risk of the stock potentially pushing up like it did over here and dropping back down. Now let's say it does manage to break $1.10, then my first price target will be right up here at about this $1.21 level, where we had resistance over here and resistance over here. And even if I zoom out a little, resistance over here, and above that $1.21 level, then I could easily see the stock heading up here to about $1.28, where we peaked out very recently. So that's on the move higher. Now if the stock continues lower, which is actually very possible, I mean, like I talked about, things aren't looking that bullish for SNDL stock, and if we fail to hold this 92 cent level, the stock could be heading a lot lower. Now if we break below that 92 cent level, there is a lot of downside for the stock. So if I actually go to this daily chart and zoom in right over here, we can see that the next level of support for the stock is all the way down here at 72 cents. We had support right over here. So that's why, again, I've been really stressing the importance that we hold 92 cents. And with that being said, guys, that's the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel out, and be sure to check out the Gen Z Trader Academy down below if you want to learn technical analysis and a lot more advanced strategies that only course members get access to. Technical analysis can go a long way in helping you make better entry and exit decisions and become more profitable. So with that being said, be sure to check it out down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, clocking out for now. Peace.